This is like where I wish I was standing. I'm like slightly above it. I'm like, I'm mostly in the lower thirds. This is where I wish I was standing because this makes more sense, but I'm too tall. Whatever, I don't care. I'm too real for this.
Am I happy with who I am?
Am I happy with who I am?
Am I happy with the people around me?
Season 2 of Velma just dropped a week ago, and it's caused a bit of a spur as per usual. I only was made aware of the fact that Season 2 came out because of the people on Twitter getting mad at Season 2 being a thing. Contrary to popular belief, it's actually pretty normal to not watch things that you hate. It's actually the more normal option. But on Twitter, every time a bad thing comes out, people just get like fake outrage, like fake angry. Like, it's one thing to be insulted by the show, but then it's another thing to like, oh, here's a picture of this new design of like a hex girl, and then be like, oh, well, I hope you lose your job. Or, oh, look, here's a visual joke where they drew a more traditional looking Velma and Daphne. All of you need to die. F you. F all of you. F you. I hope you rot. You guys are terrible for this. Burn in hell. Someone thought, hey, maybe don't like hate watch this. No hate watching. Relax. Just a meme. Like No Nut November. Not meant to be taken seriously. Besides, it's on a pirate site. Why did he need to mention No Nut November? What is that? That like your frame of reference for like, oh, it's like it's a meme. Like No Nut. It's a meme, you know, it's a dank one. It's a dank meme, you know, like Pepe the Frog, you know, like Frog on a unicycle, you know, like that boy, like the dancing dog, you know, Lil Pump does math in space. Very weird. I don't even think it's a bad redesign. She just looks like a normal woman like she did the first time. These see a septum ring and the world ends. Like, oh, God, sound the alarm. What is it, because her boobs sag? What are you, like 12? Look who hasn't seen a boobie before. Everyone point and laugh. Ha 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 ha. I'm not rocking with the bangs though. I don't know. The upsetting thing about this show is because it's like so obviously like bad. The animation gets called bad too, or the designs when they all like look really good, except for Norville. He should look a lot more like me instead of that's like one step away from Killmonger City. I probably would have much preferred that. This person fixed her design by making her boobs bigger or less saggy and just getting rid of the septum ring and making sure that she doesn't have a chiseled face card. Listen, I'm all for round faces, I'm all for sharp faces, I'm all for all those things, but how did this fix that? It also lightened her skin. Not the time, not my discussion. Follow On the Sunny Side on twitter.com. They drew me a very cute birthday art. And also, they're my friend. Speaking of which, May 19th's coming up, guys. May 19th. I don't quite know how to feel about that. The unfortunate part about a show like this is even though the writing is god-awful and abysmal, the art direction is very nice and the designs are very cute. Look, man, I always thought, you know, Velma was bad as hell. I just needed her to be dark-skinned, and here she is. It just sucks that the dark-skinned Velma has to be like the insufferable one. Can we like Spider-Verse this and have like there be a couple different like of the same Velmas, but like she's the only insufferable one? Please, I want to like her so bad. But these people can't seriously be this angry. Like I know they're not. Some people probably are or are actually this angry because of these very posts, but no, it's just all like for the viral clout. Like it's just like for the clout. It's just for like the couple likes. It's for like the 5 followers you get from 10K likes. It's for nothing but that. A lot of these people probably didn't even see the show, which I mean, I'm not watching it. I mean, the cartoon community did this with Teen Titans Go like 7 years ago at this point. There were just people that were like overly angry. Like I even contributed to that. I don't have the video anymore, but it was this old video where I was like ranting and raving about the Teen Titans X Powerpuff Girls crossover and how so terribly bad it was, and I was just dragging it. My first video to get over like 4,000 views though. That was a bag at the time, all right? This is the bag now. It's the same thing. Why can't we all just make nice videos about things we love? You know, like Scott Pilgrim, like Rebuild of Scott Pilgrim, you know, ingenious video idea, you know, kind of ate, you know, almost at 100K. On a real note, for all these accounts and channels that make coverage on this show in like an extremely negative, like hate-filled, you know, light, go on their channel and see if they have any positive stuff, or at the very least if the positive outweighs the negative, because I guarantee 9 times out of 10 it does not. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being critical of a product. When all you do is make videos on things you hate, it makes me wonder, like, I mean, you wouldn't have a job without these things that you vehemently hate, and you can't vehemently hate all of these things. Somebody lying, I don't know who, but it's one of y'all. Look, it's the plus no one bought. I have an opportunity to do the same thing again. Let me know. Let me know if y'all really tapped in. Let me know. I like the pans for this episode. Wanted to keep it festive. You know, it's almost about to be summer. Back then, the big thing to hate was Teen Titans Go. That hate train rolled people to add Revenue City. My first video to go actually viral before like all the queer stuff and all the like black stuff was a video being angry at the scheduling for Teen Titans because that insane schedule. If you're too young to remember, you're probably too young to have a YouTube account, so just unsubscribe. All right, there, that was my big break. You know, my big break was LGBTQ representation in animation is weird, but that laid the playing field. Consider anybody from that era like my day ones. Shout out Lost Spaceman, shout out Sailor Mercury, shout out Ashton, shout out Samurai Fighter Chick as well. I don't know if that's still your name, but we connected like a couple months ago. Hate for the show has gotten so bad that because Scrappy Doo like kills Velma or something, even though she kills him as a ghost, we're now doing Scrappy Doo like revisionist history. Now everybody's giving Scrappy Doo his flowers because he did one good deed. It's always really funny seeing people like whenever they show like the shows like the second most watched or from like most watched animated thing like HBO Max or with any show like Big Mouth or some shit, and then they're like, guys, don't hate watch. Make sure no hate watching. Guys, you never learn, guys. No hate watching. What a lot of you have to realize is that like we don't have the agency that we think we do. As much power as we have online, that doesn't translate to anything in real life. Online, you can see the clear popular opinion, which is, you know, we hate thing, we know watch thing. But in real life, you have people that watch this because they're interested. Sure, there are people that hate watch, but for like every like one hate watcher, there's probably like 20 of an actual watcher. Ask me who the show is for, I honestly couldn't tell you. That gun on my head named the demographic the show is for, I'm cooked. You could just pull the trigger. I wouldn't be able to tell. But the point is saying not to hate watch Big Mouth or don't hate watch Teen Titans Go. That doesn't work because no matter how many people stop hate watching, the more common denominator, the bigger group, the people who are making the money aren't the people hate watching. Not saying boycotting doesn't work because it definitely does, but I have some perspective that there are people who actually like Velma for some reason. And that's really just life. Like, you gotta just deal with it. Act with love, like this rose quartz. My friend Maya gave it to me. Look, here's a picture of me and Maya on screen right now. Isn't she awesome? Look at her dog. Her dog looks just like the autism creature. See, look, let's do it side by side. Not asking how to sit by a campfire and do kumbaya and shit, goddamn throwing friend in this bitch. I'm merely asking, just maybe like tune it down on the artificial hate. I thought we left that in like 2018, back when the cartoon community was like just starting off to be a community, but it was still filled with craziness. Now it's just like not a community anymore. If you don't like a show and like you don't like review stuff like as a job, like all the new stuff, then just don't watch it. Just don't. Stop stressing people to stop hate watching because it doesn't matter either way. If the show is popular, it's gonna get a second season. We don't have the agency that we think we do. Not in our hands. Ain't that right, Kimberly? I can't believe a fan bought me the Street Fighter 6 like deluxe edition. That was insane. Follow me on my social media platforms. I'm going to be posting about the upcoming MomoCon Atlanta trip because that's coming up next. Follow my SoundCloud. I've been dropping music just for fun. I ain't locked in for real. I'm just playing around. Just a tip video coming never. I don't know if you guys seen these. These tats are new. They're pretty cool. Just thought you should know, because we're connected. Okay, fuck. I feel like I finally got it. All right, goodbye. I did that. That was for you, Kiki Fofa. That was for you.